Hi everybody, it's Monica, and I first of all want to apologize to everybody in YouTube land that follows my channel or is subscribed to my channel for not making a video in a long time. Um, but I promise I'm going to try and change that. Anywho, if you guys remember, my last video that I did was back in January. Yeah, I know, 6 months ago. Can you believe it? We're already halfway through the year. Where the heck is time going? It's going by too quick. It's crazy. Anyways, in my video in January, if you can remember, and if you don't, you can look for it in my channel, or I'll post the link up here somewhere to my YouTube video. If you guys don't, or if you guys remember, in January I made a video, and in the video I was talking about starting a new journey. A journey where I was going to work on becoming healthy physically, emotionally, and mentally. And also, uh, so yeah, that was in January. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to start right away because of some health issues. Nothing serious, but I didn't want to start till I was 100% sure that I was okay. And so I wasn't able to see a doctor right away because my company that I work for had changed medical insurances. So it took a while for me to get in to see a new doctor. And so once I saw the doctor and the doctor gave me the okay that everything was fine and I was able to go, then I went ahead and started. My journey began in April 2013. I started going to the gym. Before I get into all that, let me tell you what my beginning stuff was. Right here, I will be posting a picture right now. And this picture was taken the first day before I started working out. In this picture, I was 328 pounds. That was the starting weight. I know, it was pretty bad. That is why I decided to change and work on becoming healthier. So I was 328 pounds. My measurements were, my hip area was 60 inches, my waist area was 59 inches, my thigh area was 32 inches, my bicep area was 17 inches, um, my bust was 50.5 inches. And I recently started doing my neck and my calf, but I didn't do that in the beginning, so I have no idea where I started that at. So I'm sorry about that, but I will keep better track of that. Anywho, in the month of April, I started going to the gym. I started strong. I started going 2 times a day, one in the morning, one at night, for a couple hours each time. I would do that about 5 to 6 days a week with 1 or 2 days off depending on the week. For the most part, I did 6 days gym and 1 day off. And I did that for the first 3 weeks of April. I think it was the third week that I ended up getting hurt while I was working out with the weights at the gym. I ended up pinching a nerve. I know, it was painful, but it was okay. I went to the doctors, got some medication. The doctor said, Monica, I'm glad you're working out, but no work for you for a week, and especially no gym for a week. I was so sad because I couldn't work out. I felt horrible that I had to sit at home for a week and not be able to go to the gym. I know, it was pretty bad. But all in all, once I did go back to the gym, I went back, but I didn't go back full force like I was going. I kind of eased into it, and I didn't do weights right away. I stayed away from the weights for a while till I felt comfortable enough to get back into them, and even then I kind of eased back into the weight thing. But I focused on cardio when I did go back. So for the month of April, I lost a total of 19 pounds. Yay! I went from 328 pounds to 309 the first month. I was so happy and I was like, yes, I can do this. I can do this. and I did it. And so, yeah. Also, for the I gotta say, I forgot to mention that I started using an app on my phone called MyFitnessPal, and that app has really helped me out a lot. What it is this app that you download on your phone. You Once you open it and create an account, you enter your name, what your weight is, what your goal weight is, how active are you, um, and it'll calculate everything together and it'll tell you how many calories to eat per day. I think mine is like 2100 or something like that. And honestly, I think if I do 15, I think for the most part, I usually do 1500 um, or a little more, but I never do the full 2100 calories. Um, it's an awesome app because you have to input everything you eat in a day, and then you could also input your workouts and the calories that you're burning. And for me, in the beginning, I gotta say that when I first started the gym, for some reason in my head, it was always about um, the distance. For me, I would always think that if I went longer and further, I was doing good. I was failing to realize that it wasn't about the distance or the duration, it was about the calories that you burn. So I would always try to eat and then burn whatever I ate. And so I'm happy. I've lost 19 pounds in April. And I'm going to go ahead and I don't have a picture of the April of my picture for April because I accidentally deleted it. But I'm going to go ahead and post the picture that I used on Instagram of my first month right now. Yep, that's me, 19 pounds lighter. I was so excited. Now, the month of May was a little bit harder on me. I kind of slacked off a little bit. It wasn't that I slacked off because I didn't go back to eating like I used to eat. I have a disorder. I don't know if it's considered a disorder or a disease. And I know a lot of you out there probably don't know this about me, but I have a disorder. I'm gonna say a disorder. It might be a disease. I don't know. Um, it's called hidradenitis suppurativa. And what hydrogenatus suppurativa is, and I'm not going to give you the amino explanation because it's going to take too long and I don't want to make this video too long. I'm already at almost 8 minutes and I don't want to bore you with my rambling. Anyway, hydrogenatus suppurativa is a disorder of the sweat glands. And when you suffer from hydrogenatus suppurativa, it means that your sweat glands don't work properly. For some reason, they don't excrete the sweat that it's supposed to. And so, since it can't release it, it holds it in and it gets infected and it's painful. And yeah. And when you have the infection because of the disorder, what they call it flare-ups. When you get a flare-up of because of the hydrogenatus suppurativa. When you get a flare up, it's very painful because the area becomes, for one, it's infected, and it's like this huge bump, and it's just there. It bothers you, and it's painful, and it actually drains you of energy. It makes you tired because your body is trying really hard to get rid of the infection, and it can't fight it off. So it drains your energy. So I had two flare-ups in the month of May. So there was a couple weeks that I tried. In the couple weeks, there was a couple weeks where I only went to the gym 4 days out of the week because I was tired. I had the flare-ups going on, and it was just too tiring, too painful to even try and go and sweat it out or go and work out and get sweaty and be in pain. I couldn't do it. I mean, I did manage to go 4 days out of the week and go ahead and exercise anyway, even though I was in pain. And the days that I didn't go, the pain was too much, and I was just too drained from my body trying to fight off the infection that I didn't go. Right now I'm doing a lot better, so I'm okay. I'm back at the gym. Anyways, for the month of May, I went ahead and did what I could when I didn't have the flare-ups. Went full force. I went my usual days, every day after work for um, 3 hours, maybe four. Um, and so the month of May, because of the flare ups, I didn't really lose quite as much as I did in April. I only lost 4 pounds in May. I'm going to go ahead and post my May progress picture here. So altogether, once I hit my 2 month mark, I went from being 309 to being 305. So I had only lost 4 pounds, which is like a pound a week, which isn't bad. I'm don't get me wrong, I'm excited with the progress, and I went from in 2 months I went from being 328 to 305, and I haven't regretted it since. I am glad that I'm losing weight. I am super excited. I know I still have a long way to go. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and post some more pictures at the end of this video. I'm almost at 12 minutes and I don't want to bore you guys. Once again, I apologize for not making a video in a while, but I promise you that I will post pictures more videos more often. I'm sorry. And I will try to keep you guys updated more often. You can also follow me on Instagram. You can look me up. My Instagram name is myjourney2013. Or leave me. I'll post a link, or I don't know how. Just look me up. You can look me up on Instagram at myjourney2013. And or you can follow me on here. Please make sure to subscribe, like my video, um, leave comments. I would love to hear any comments that you have, suggestions, ideas or things that I can do. I would love to hear all that, your feedback. Also, just keep an eye out. I will be for sure making more videos and hopefully more often to keep you guys posted. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do them weekly because I update weekly on my Instagram. But on here, I'm gonna try to do it weekly. I know it's gonna probably be hard. If I don't do it weekly, then for sure I'm gonna go ahead and do it at least every month. So thank you for watching. But remember to please make sure to press the like button and subscribe and leave your comments or suggestions in the comment box, and talk to you guys later. Bye.